Thank you, everybody. My name is Ann Sylvia. I'm the director here at the Fairhaven Council on Aging. This was an amazing intergenerational project. Yeah, we loved it, right? We loved it. I'll just give you a little background on this project. Mr. Sladewski called me at the end of October. He said, I'm working on a project for, it was a project that you were doing for your master's in education.
In partnership with the school. And
right, so he called and said, would you be interested in doing an intergenerational photography project with me? So, of course, my heart jumped for joy because I love to do intergenerational projects here at the senior center. So I said, well, tell me, you know, so we met and he said, well, I was thinking about getting my 7th grade photography students together with some seniors, and we could choose a location to go down to take some pictures. The kids will teach the seniors how to use their either cameras or phones or iPads, whatever, and then we'll go back to the classroom, and then they'll teach the seniors how to get the pictures from our phones and cameras to the computer, and then how to crop them and whatever. So I said, that sounds great. I said, how many seniors, what do you think? And he said, well, I don't know, see how many you can get. So I didn't have a whole lot of time to work with because my newsletter had already gone out and whatnot, and John had dates that he had to work around for his school. So I put it out there, and I got these 3 beautiful ladies and a 4th who couldn't be here. I said, come, this is going to be so much fun. And so, of course, Mrs. Baldwin said to me, my son says I have to do this project. This is something that I really need to do. So I was like, oh, because we just love to be around you, Miss Happy over here, always happy. All right, so fast forward a couple of weeks now, and we're ready to get this project going. So I took a van, and one of my drivers took a COA van, and we go to the middle school. It is 23 degrees. Cold.
And windy.
Cold and windy. But did that stop us? Oh no. We all get in the vans and we head down to the fort. So there was about 20 kids?
we had, yes, we had 20 students.
20 students and 5 of us. And so we get down there and we start taking pictures, and they're showing us, that, cameras, and how to do our own. Like I have an iPad, you had an iPad, you guys had phones, Judy had a phone, but the kids had cameras, so they were showing us how to use the camera, and so it was amazing. It was just such an amazing experience for us. And so we'd hop in and out of the van, warm up a little bit, back out, take a few more pictures. Literally all you could see was our eyes. It was so cold. Now we've got about an hour and a half, maybe, of pictures. Back to the school, where it was nice and warm. And we had lunch. We had school lunch.
Yeah, we had school lunch.
It's been a long time since we've had school lunch. So we get to the classroom and we pair up with our the kids that helped us down at the fort, and they showed us how to airdrop our pictures. I didn't know it. I never heard of that before. Airdrop the pictures from our phones and tablets to the computer, and then once we got them all installed into the computer, they showed us how to go to Lightbox and change, add color, subtract color. Did I say that right?
Lightroom.
Lightroom.
I was just gonna let it go.
Lightroom.
I was gonna let it go.
And so we learned how to change color and what else? What else?
Add contrast, highlights, make
Texture.
certain areas
Shadows.
lighter, add shadows.
texture,
Yep.
stuff like that.
Yep, so that was an eye opener for us, right? I mean, I never
Me neither.
knew that even existed. So now we have all our pictures, well, most of them, the way we want them. We went back the next week, twice, I think, 2 different times, and printed some pictures, and then we trimmed them, and we put them in piles where they kind of like, you know, water pictures involving water here, and trees, and people, and landscape, and got that all organized. And then we didn't go back because these amazing students right here with their amazing teacher created this. This is, I did not expect this. This is amazing. You guys rock. You're crazy good photographers. Kudos to the school department for having teachers like Mr. Sludowski be able to give these kids this opportunity. You know, wow, we didn't.
Give us the opportunity.
Yeah, I know, with our little brownie cameras.
I couldn't even climb the rocks.
Well, that's okay. We had them to climb the rocks. So, the long and short of this is that it was an amazing experience for me, to say the least. And I know, you know.
It's amazing. I'm so happy that I
Yeah.
experienced a little of that, yeah.
We also were fortunate to have Seth Thomas, who is the editor of the Senior Scope, at the 23-degree weather at the fort. And he took pictures, and he wrote a really nice article in the Senior Scope, and I have more back there. And for anybody else who wants them, come to the Senior Center, because we always have tons of Senior Scope. But there's a beautiful article, nice pictures in there about the whole process and how it came to this. And so I personally want to thank Mr. Sludowski for inviting us to be part of this project. And I want to thank you guys for enlightening us. You know, I mean, what an opportunity for us.
For being with the
And,
teachers, right? Being with the teachers.
we really hope that we can do this again, you know, and next time I'll have a little more time to get a few more seniors involved, and once they see all of this, I know people are gonna wanna jump on the bandwagon, so, thank you. Thank you to the parents for, you know, bringing everybody here today for this, and thank you, Dr. Betancourt, for allowing us to come into the school and experience all of this, so, yeah.
Because we could never get in the building.
Yeah,
Could
for
never
school
figure out
lunch.
the buttons to push.
I know.
Yeah, it's good security.
So thank you very much, everybody, and it was just, I don't know what else to say, it was amazing, and I can't wait to do it again.
Yep.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Ann. Thank you.
Does anybody have anything?
I'm gonna take a
that they-
picture.
Why don't you say?
Come on, Hazel. Say something.
Did you have fun?
It was very fun and tiring. Me and Hazel had to stay after school to help because this would have never been done by today. Would
Oh, thank you.
It would never.
Wow. Well, yes, I can imagine, because there's a
It would
lot.
probably be half.
I mean, I don't think they'll be able to see it on TV, but I mean, there's 3 different pictures here that you blended.
Yep.
It's a process, it's a huge process. Beautiful.
Yeah.
That's a montage.
It's a montage, yes it is.
All right, I want to thank Ann and everyone that you got involved. It was really a great experience for all of us. Without this team, Michaela's right, it never would have got done. Like, I'm trying not to sound cliche, but haven't seen students work so hard on something to complete it on time with the ridiculous deadlines I put on them. And especially to Michaela and Hazel, they spent hours after school on their own, in between classes, coming in to work on it. But everybody here was very dedicated, very involved. They worked very hard. These guys in the back, and Declan, they didn't go inside to warm up once during that field trip when it was probably 0 degrees at the fort with the wind. They were outside the entire time making photographs. It was a great experience. This is the first time I've ever done anything like this with an agency outside of the school. It couldn't have gone over any better, I don't think, and it's something I would like to continue. I just hope that I have students as hardworking and as dedicated to do it next time I run a project like this. But without them, it wouldn't have happened. The relationships that they built with these people is something that, you know, you can't teach that, the way that the students interacted with the seniors here. It was a pretty amazing experience. Anybody have anything else to say?
It was cold.
They were very talkative in class.
They were.